So here in our ag class, we like to look at a lot of different things. Everything from things in nature, natural resources, to things that are obviously domesticated animals. Any idea what's in this tank? What do you think it is now? If you guess tadpoles, you're right. These are actually a variety of tadpoles that I rescued out of a dwindling puddle. These tadpoles would have not survived because the puddle they were in was, in fact, some of them had already passed away. So I actually brought them into my classroom to use as a teaching guide. Now, if you look really closely, you can see these guys are swimming around quite a bit. They're going to be coming up to the surface. They're in the process, as a tadpole, they're going to be coming up and getting air, but their lungs will develop the older they get. And some of our larger ones, they've already started to grow their back legs. I think we can see one right there. If you look really close, you can see those tiny back legs starting to form. And those back legs, once they start to form, believe it or not, they're going to stop eating so much. They're actually herbivores, which we know are vegetarians. They're actually herbivores at the tadpole stage. And then my students a couple days ago actually put this piece of bark in here, and they're going to make it so that when the baby frogs, in this case, they could be toads, but these are frogs, when they develop, they can actually crawl up out of here and get up into this substrate so they can be on land too, because at that point, they'll have their lungs developed enough that they would actually need to get out of the water, because if we wouldn't provide a way for them to get out of the water, they would literally drown. So, while it's not a good idea to take things out of nature, we brought these ones in because, again, they were going to die, so I kind of rescued them out of a puddle. We're going to use them for educational purposes here in class, and then we're going to release them back in the wild. It's going to be kind of a cool thing. We can talk about growth and development and how they're different. Growing is something growing in size, and development is actually changing. So it's developed from an egg to a tadpole, all the way, hopefully, to some baby frogs.